This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, December 17th. I'm James Spann. Some of you with sunshine, some of you with clouds today. It's a variably cloudy day. Rain returns as the weekend begins, and next week looks like we turn colder for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, with an interesting setup across the nation. A lot of things to talk about here, so let's go in there and take a look. We'll start with some of the Skycam shots today. We'll start with a view coming from Jasper. They have filtered sunshine there, some high clouds up at about 20,000 feet. That's our Trustful Skycam, and they are cloudy, but you go to Tuscaloosa, and they're in bright sunshine. So again, the weather today, just a matter of where you are. That's the visible satellite view, and you can see, looks like the thicker clouds are from Birmingham back over toward Anniston, but really everywhere else, it's a partly to mostly sunny day. Up on the water vapor satellite view, some high clouds coming in with the old subtropical jet stream from the southwest. There's a trough in the southwest United States that'll bring that next chance of rain beginning Friday afternoon. Temperatures are variable because of the variable clouds. Again, Birmingham with clouds in 44. Tuscaloosa, 8 degrees warmer because they're in the sunshine. They have 52. Montgomery, the warm spot at 58. We'll expect highs mostly in the 50s over the next several days. The air is colder up north. I'd say it's seasonal. Maybe a touch below average for our friends up north. On the watch warning map, we have winter weather advisories for parts of Arizona, New Mexico, Kansas, Colorado, and Missouri. And that's about it. We note on day 3, which is Friday, a marginal severe weather risk. You know, this is one of the new categories. This is the lowest end of the severe weather threat along the western and central Gulf Coast. This includes places like Houston, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Biloxi, Mobile, Gulf Shores, Pensacola, and Destin. And up this way, the air will be too stable. Just a lot of rain here. Late Friday night to Saturday morning as the weekend begins. This is the QPF, the rain expected through, Monday evening of next week. Amounts could exceed 1 inch on the western side of the state. The amounts lighter as you go farther east. And the bullseye not too far from Tallulah, Louisiana, with 3.7 inches there. That'll be a good soaker for our friends in that part of Louisiana. Got a whole bunch of maps to show you. Let's go. GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. You can see the shortwave over Arizona. That's the one that'll bring us our next chance of rain. Now, during the day tomorrow, I think most places will be dry. Moisture starts to increase, but the chance of rain is so small, barely worth mentioning in the forecast. Chance of rain not zero, though. This is the high-res NAM at 4 o'clock tomorrow, showing a few showers over Mississippi and maybe a speck or two over Alabama. So a slight chance of a shower tomorrow. Highs low 50s with a mix of sun and clouds. High clouds will be covering the state for the most part. Now, this is Friday. That system gets closer. Rain is widespread over eastern Texas, Louisiana, parts of Mississippi. This is the high-res NAM at noon Friday, showing rain moving into West Alabama. If this is right, rain would be falling at Demopolis, Greensboro, Utah, York, Livingston, getting close to Tuscaloosa. And that rain becomes widespread by Friday night. It should be a good soaking. And again, there could be some thunder, but we don't expect any severe weather problems here. And then this is Saturday. Broad surface low is south of here. The surface low tracking to the south. That's the reason we don't expect any severe weather. And the rain at that point should be tapering off. This is the higher resolution parallel GFS showing the projected weather at noon Saturday. 1,016 millibar low near Fort Walton Beach, with the rain beginning to end over West Alabama. So the rain will be widespread Friday night and Saturday morning, ending during the midday hours Saturday. And there's no real cold air involved in this. Highs will stay in the 50s. And this is Sunday. That wave is on by. Should be a dry day with upper 50s. The sky partially sunny. Hey, let's go to Christmas week. Monday for us looks like a dry day, and by golly, if these thickness values are right, we're going to be close to 60. It's going to feel pretty good. But we note that cold front to the north. Tuesday, December 23rd. Cold front moving in with a band of showers. A deepening surface low is over the Great Lakes. This is Tuesday night at midnight off the new parallel GFS. It's got a 993 millibar surface low at Nashville. And understand, we could be up in the low 60s Tuesday, and there could be a little bit of surface-based instability. Not a lot, but I could see maybe a case for arguing we could see some strong storms in here Tuesday night. Just something to watch. One way or the other, it looks wet Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. Maybe some thunder, maybe a strong storm. We'll get closer to this and watch how the instability plays out. And then this is Wednesday of next week. A week from today, Christmas Eve. Boy, look at the cold trough in the east. But the good news, this is not a true cross-polar flow. This air is not going to come over from Siberia. It's modified polar air. But still, it's obviously going to be much colder. This is a look at noon on Wednesday. You can see the 540 thickness line is dropping down below Montgomery. And a really, really deep surface low is located near Buffalo, New York. That's 969 millibars in the core of that thing. You talk about wild and windy and snowy up there. And, of course, in a very deep cyclone like that, we're going to see, moisture wrapping around that thing. So I can see Wednesday, Christmas Eve, being a cloudy day, a breezy day, a cold day. We'll stay in the 40s all day. And could there be a flurry or two? Yeah, the synoptic scale not showing anything here, but this is the high-resolution parallel GFS depicting maybe a few snowflakes or flurries over North Alabama. But again, temperatures ought to be in the 40s, and this is not going to set up a white Christmas, but that would be fun if that happens. But the moisture will be very, very limited by then, and there's no lock that's going to happen at all. But whatever, Wednesday should be a cold, breezy, blustery, cloudy day. Christmas Day, this is December 25th, week from tomorrow. Looks dry. We should start the day probably down in the upper 20s, and the high would be in the low 50s. If this is right, not as cold as Wednesday, but just a nice, calm Christmas day with a cold morning and a fairly decent afternoon, and that big cyclone lifts up into eastern Canada. Just for the fun of it. Come on now. This is the projected snow cover off the GFS, valid Christmas morning at 6 a.m. And yeah, we see those gray shades over North Alabama, but that would be from the flurries if we see any on Wednesday. And again, we don't expect that to amount to anything. The better chance of any really significant snow, the shades of blue, that's 2 inches or more, maybe Indianapolis or Grand Rapids or Milwaukee, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and of course the bigger numbers are back in the mountains out west. We'll check the end of the forecast, the 2nd of January, 2015. Little troughing west of the state, that's suggesting a surface low over Illinois, and again, we'd have to watch for thunderstorms if this happens to be correct. Quickly, temperatures over the next 15 days off the ensemble. You can see the colder air coming in for Christmas, Wednesday and Thursday. It's got a high Wednesday of 48, a high Thursday of 49. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, down to 30 Christmas morning. Might be a touch colder than that. So overall, temperatures on an average basis, a little below the average levels, I'd say, for the rest of this month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.